Hello, good day, everyone. I'm so excited to share to you today um, a new series entitled Condo Specialist. No, and we've seen the value in really taking a look at it this segment in our industry because if you can observe, there are so many condominiums that are sprouting today. Actually, in fact, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, we greatly notice an increase, no, in the number of condo development across the country. Before, ang mga condominium ho ay nakikita lang po natin sa mga metropolis, sa mga city proper actually. But right now, we're starting to notice that condominiums are starting to sprout even in the countryside. In fact, ngayon, dun sa mga area na nagiging mga tourist destination na ngayon, there is actually a growing demand of uh, accommodation in those area. Precisely because meron tayong shortage ng room accommodation. Kaya ang nangyayari ho, people are shifting towards condo accommodations. Nagsusulputan din po across the country ang tinatawag natin na mga condotel dahil ito po ay nagiging uh, convenient especially for those people na nakikita po natin ng mga investors na yung intention lang talaga nila ay mag-invest on a certain property while especially doon sa mga kababayan po natin na mga OFW. So they are actually spending more time abroad and they have fewer people that they can trust in terms of management of their condo unit. That's why they're shifting their attention towards itong tinatawag natin na mga condo hotels. But nevertheless, ito po lahat ay uh, part and parcel po to ng industry na sa tingin ko, sorry, sa tingin ko ay patuloy po itong lalago at lalaki at lalakas, no? So right now, um, areas like tourist destination na mga areas like Bohol, Boracay, Palawan are already adapting to the idea about condo hotels. Now, if you are already watching us or tuning in at the YouTube right now, you may want to join with us by placing your comments, no, and discussion down below dito sa uh, comment section natin dyan sa ating YouTube channel. Okay? So, siguro, let's start, no? Let's start so that ito po ay himay-himayin natin as we take a look at the entire industry as a whole. So, okay, what does it take to become a condo specialist, no? So, excited ako at this time. Okay, but let's start taking a look at the types of condominium na meron po ang industry na to. Okay. Now, to start with, we have the so-called walk-up type condominiums. Itong mga condominiums na to ay wala po tong mga elevators, no? They just actually use the stairs. Nagbase po doon sa building code po natin, ito po ay nasa 4-story lang kasi yung building requirement natin pag lumagpas na po ng 4-story, pag 5 stories na po siya, kailangan na pong meron dapat na elevator. So pag wala pa po sa 5 hindi pa po nakadating sa 5-story, pag 4-story lang po ang development, okay lang po yan na walang elevator. So papasa po yan sa OBO. So yan, ang kategorya niyan ay tinatawag natin na walk-up type condominiums. Okay? Now, next, meron tayong 5 to 12 story high. Ito po yung kinakategorize natin na medium rise condominiums. So from the word medium, so kalagitaan lang, no? Tamang-tama lang po yung height average niya. Hindi siya ganun kataas, hindi rin ganun kababa. So mid-rise po from 5 to 12 stories. In fact, dito po sa Lapu-Lapu, kadalasan po sa mga condominiums dito falls on the mid-rise kasi may airport tayo within eh. Medyo ma-approve yun, medyo malayo-layo ng konti sa airport at hindi po dinadaanan nung air highways, no? So pag nakakuha po ng aviation clearance ang isang condominium, ibig sabihin ang kategorya niyan ay nasa mid store mid high pa yan, no? Mid rise. Okay? Then meron din po tayong tinatawag na high rise condominium. Ito na po yung mga lumagpas sa 12, no, pataas. Medyo may growing na rin to, may growing demands na rin to. Actually, meron na ring mga nagsusulputan na sobra po sa 12 stories high. So, if you're going to take a look at it, medyo varied po ang condos na meron po tayo. Ito naman ay according to the preferences doon sa tao na mag-i-invest. Now, ngayon, yung industry na to, ako I personally believe na dahil po sa sobrang mahal ng lupa ngayon, I think there would be a growing demand for condominiums because this will be very practical na accommodation, especially if you're looking at accommodation in the city. So hindi na po ganoon kabilis siguro, no? Hindi na po ganoon kabilis, hindi po ganoon kadali na magkakaroon po tayo ng ready at available na land area for housing development, especially in the city. Meron din po yung growing demand kahit na po sa residential accommodation. Bakit ho? Kasi ang tao kasi gusto niyang kumuha ng condo, especially pag yung working area niya ay malapit lang po doon sa metropolis na area. So ibig sabihin, if he's working within the vicinity, especially metropolis, I think gugustuhin niya yung condominium kasi iwas traffic na rin at siyempre maglalakad na lang siguro kasi magiging komportable na, very convenient. So guys, pag-usapan pa natin to ng husto, what are gonna be commonly marami pang mga tips at ito po ay magiging series po natin to. Pag-uusapan po natin ang mga condominiums at gagawa po tayo ng mga reviews with regards to the condos that are available na dito po sa industry natin. Okay? So, I would like to greet, no? Maricel Sunggahi that is tuning with us here in YouTube right now. So kayo po, if naka-tune in na po kayo dyan, pwede po kayong mag-comment. Anyway, ito ay naka-save din naman po dyan. So anytime you can actually just revisit this video po. Okay? So thank you Maricel, no, for joining with us today live. No, live. Okay? Now, ito po yung mga types of unit na meron po tayo. Pag sinabi po natin na studio, no? Pag sinabi pong studio, wala po tong room accommodation, room partition. So, para lang isang malaking kwarto lang siya. Tapos, nandun na, no? Nandun na, nakapwesto na rin yung kama, yung living, dining, at saka yung bathroom, nandun na rin. So, usually, ito po ay nag-average between 18 to 25. In fact, ngayon may studio na rin na nasa 27 to 30 square meters. So, nevertheless, the sizes may vary, but usually when we look at studio unit, ang tinitingnan natin yan ay walang partition, no, walang room accommodation or walang segregation or ayun na nga, partition. Okay? The next actually ay tinatawag natin na one bedroom, no? Pag sinabi po nating one bedroom, from the word itself, bedroom. So meron siyang isang kwarto talaga na meron nakapartition. Okay? So usually this ranges from 30 to sometimes 40 square meter. No? So one bedroom. Then meron din po tayong tinatawag natin na two bedrooms. Okay? So ito medyo malaki-laki na. Ideal for a startup family, yung mga two bedroom units natin. Then meron din po tayong 3 bedrooms, no? Although this is quite a few, medyo bihira lang kasi ito eh. Kadalasan na makikita natin for condominium development, kadalasan po ay mga studio units po to. At minsan 1BR at saka 2BR. 3 bedroom ho, medyo bibihira lang po. Okay? But there are developments na 3BRs din. Okay? Then loft type, ito po nagiging uso na rin to, loft type. So ito po ay it can help you save space, no? Kasi kadalasan yung parang mezzanine, no? Itong loft ito ay parang mezzanine. So yung sa baba niyan usually ginagamit nila for living and dining areas At yung posible na room nila ay doon na po sa taas, doon sa tinatawag natin na mezzanine. Okay? So there are already developments like this one, like block residences. Ano po yan? Loft type. Dito sa atin, sa Lapu-Lapu City, itong Pacific Grande, loft type din po to. I think meron din sa Median na loft type. So meron na ngayong mga development na po na mga ano na po, ito na. Loft type, okay? Then of course, penthouse. Etong penthouse, ito yung unit na nag-occupy ng kadalasan, no, ito po yung top floors, no, top floor unit ng isang condo building. So yan, medyo a little bit luxurious. Kadalasan ho, mga kumpanya kumukuha po yan, usually penthouse para dun sa mga executives nila. So ito guys, usually iilan lang to sa isang condominium na project, iilan lang na in terms of number, no, in terms of number of units, iilan lang po ang mga penthouse. But mostly actually are nasa studio 1 and 2, and there are a few na minsan may 3. Meron din namang mga combinable units, but etong penthouse ay iilan lang po to. Okay? Now, these are the things that we need to remember when looking at condominium development, and if in case we are going to share a condo project to our possible clients. So these are the things that we really need to take a look at. We really need to remember because this is very important. Importante po to guys, alam mo bakit? Because this is actually will be your selling point to your possible clients. Okay? Now, number 1, it is important that you get to notice or to know the developer. You've got to know its track record, especially kung etong developer na ba to, meron na ba tong karanasan sa ganitong development? Meron na ba tong development na na-accomplish? Meron na ba tong development na na-i-deliver? At maliban pa po dyan, yung mga na-deliver ba nila ay satisfied ba yung kliyente nila? Pangalawa ho, if the developer is first time in the condo development, importante rin po na malaman po natin yung financial backbone ng developer. In case na wala pa po siyang dating project, meaning first time niya nga project. So importante pong malaman natin what are the other businesses na meron sila. Or will it be meron silang, for example, bigyan ko kayo ng example. Si Mayvan Properties. For example lang naman si Mayvan Properties. Si Mayvan, bago ho siya pumasok ng real estate development, ang negosyo po niya ay nasa surplus business na po siya. So may track record na siya doon. So financially, medyo capable na rin. Dito naman sa Lapu-Lapu, meron tayong new player, itong Resort City Condo. Ito ay dinevelop ng subsidiary company ng tinatawag natin na Budget Builders. So pag titingnan mo yan, makaka-develop yan kasi may financial backbone na sila dito sa existing businesses nila. So importante, if wala pa pong finished project ang isang developer, tingnan lang ho natin yung financial backbone nila. No? So ano ba yung mga existing businesses nila? Were they be a developer that is capable financially to be able to deliver the needed project? So importante po 'yon, no? Importante po 'yon na makita ng tao na ito ay capable na mag-deliver. Okay. Then developers contact details. Dapat alamin niyo po 'yan. Saan bang opisina nito? Sino ba ang marketing officer nito? Sino ba yung pwede kong kontakin nito? Then, of course, pag meron po tayong BDM sa developer na yan, it is important also na alam mo na kung sino ang BDM na nag-handle ng developer na yan. BDM, dito po sa DPPI, ang tawag po doon ay Business Development Manager. So, dapat alam niyo po yan. So, in short, bakit kailangan alamin mo? Number 1, dapat nakabisita ka sa office as much as possible. In fact, bukas, pupunta tayo kay Worldwide Central. So, nag-develop na ito ng condo. Bago ho ito nag-develop ng condo, si Worldwide Central ay noted na po dun sa steel na negosyo. No? So, ibig sabihin, ito is really capable to deliver the promise na ginawa nila. Yung first project nila, Sundance, ngayon, na-deliver na nila. Then they have their coming projects na in which I believe na they can also deliver kasi naka-deliver na sila dati eh. So ngayon, dapat alam mo kung saan yung office. No? Bawat iisang mga property liaison officers natin dapat kabisado nila kung saan yung office. Alam nila kung saan papupuntahan ang office. Importante po 'yon, guys. Number 2, alamin rin kung sino ang marketing officer ng developer na yan para you know whom to contact. Now, in case wala pa po kayo sa group chat ng developer na yan, magpa-add po kayo. You ask your consultants or the person who invited you na magpa-add po kayo doon sa developers group chats natin. Di ba? Then lastly if merong BDM or business development managers sa developer na yan, importante po na alam mo kung sino at yung contact details. Okay. Ngayon, tingnan natin yung types of units na ino-offer ng development na to. It is important na alam natin na itong development niya ay studio lang to. Itong development niya ay may mix to. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or 3 bedroom. Alam mo bakit? Because we will be able to push the right kind of project to the right market. Alam nga naman, may naghahanap ng 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, tapos i-recommend mo ang isang project na ang development niya ay puro studio lang. Let's say for example, alam mo na may project ang Saikyong dito sa Looc, 956. Ngayon, may kliyente kang naghahanap ng 3 bedroom or sabihin na lang natin 2 bedroom. Ngayon, kung etong kliyente na to ay bibit-bitin mo doon sa Saikyong site sa Looc, Lapu-Lapu City, na ang hinahanap niya ay 2 bedroom, sa tingin mo magiging masaya siya? Hindi. Alam mo bakit? Because yung hinahanap niya ay 2 bedrooms. Hindi po siya naghahanap ng studio unit. Kahit na nasabihin mo na pwede namang i-combine ang dalawang unit, hindi pa rin yun ang hinahanap niya. So it is important that all of us alam natin exactly kung ano ang mga units na ino-offer ng developer na yan. Para we will know and we will push the right kind of project to our clients. Okay? Then, project details and amenities. Ang project details ay hindi lang po yan hanggang anong size ng unit na yan, hindi lang po yan. Pag sinabi nating project details, kasi sa condominium selling, dito kasi mabusisi eh. Mabusisi. Very particular ang mga buyers natin, especially na itong buyer na to will going to stay in that unit. Not more so if investment lang kasi hindi naman sila ang titira. Pero for those people na kumuha ng condo for residential purposes, nako, mabusisi yan. Why? Number 1, very particular yan. Doon sa countertop, ano ba to? Granite ba to? Tiles ba to? Kasali ba to? Eto ba? May overhead na cabinets? Kasali ba to or hindi? May yung floor to ceiling na height? Importante po yan. No? Nasaan ba yung piping system nito? Ano bang gamit nito? PVC or PPR? No? Importante yun eh. Alam mo bakit? Because they will think in their mind, ako, pag PVC to, pag nasira to, nako, problema to. PPR, durable, ang tagal bago masira. Piping na linya, nasaan ba to? Nasa labas, nasa loob? Paano kung may clog up yung CR ko? Saan ba yung linya nito? Yan. Those are technical, yes. Hindi naman tayo engineer. But it is important to know at least a basic of those. Di ba? So, paano ko malalaman yan? O, during PKS, pwede mong itanong yan. Okay? So, dapat yung detalye, kasi hindi naman natin talaga ma-memorize lahat eh. So, you better, kumbaga, write it down. No, you better write it down kasi, sabi ko pa nga, makakalimutan natin. Then, amenities, very important. Condo living is conscious of amenities. Kay part ng intention nila kung bakit kumuha sila ng condo is convenience. Okay? Ano bang meron dito? Meron bang gym dyan? Meron ba swimming pool dyan? May mga bata pa kasi ako, maliliit eh. Meron ba tayong daycare dito? Meron ba tayong parang playroom? Yun, hinahanap. Yun, importante. Ano bang meron dun sa ground? Ano bang meron dun sa palibot? Meron ba tayong barbecue station dyan? Meron ba tayong tinatawag natin parks, no? Meron ba tayong open space din wherein pwede naman ako mag-relax-relax? Those are very important. In short, whatever would be the features and amenities of that project, dapat ho, alam mo para ma-recommenda mo. Sir, dito, itong building natin, fully equipped po to ng CCTV. So wala pong problema yan. Sir, ang mga doors natin ay card key yan, very specific. Kung ikaw yung may bitbit na card, yan lang po yung mabubuksan mo. Sir, yung card po natin ay floor specific yan. Pag pumunta ka sa ibang floor, hindi po siya mag-a-access. So safety po yan, sir. So wala pong magkukross ng one floor to the next. Mga ganon. So very important po yan. Sir, yung parking area natin dito, libre to. Sir, yung parking area natin, may rental fee po yan. Sir, yung parking area po natin, for sale po yan. In short, know everything that needs to be known para ho dun sa magiging convenience ng mga possible clients po natin. Condo clients are more particular with comforts. So it is very important that you've got to know what are the things that it can offer. No? Tayo, sir, dito sa building na to, meron po tayong laundry area. Sir, etong condo natin, hindi po tayo pwedeng magsampay sa terrace. Meron po tayong laundry dry up area na nasa ganitong floor. Yan. Sir, hindi po tayo pwedeng magsampay dyan. Meron po tayong laundry shop sa baba ng condo na to. So there are peculiarities na kailangan mong malaman with regards to condominium selling, with regards to condominium development. Okay? So guys, ito lang po yung gusto kong i-practice nyo, sorry. Gusto kong i-practice nyo. Be kulit, be mabusisi in knowing the details as to the project that you are pushing so that you will be in a better position to share it with your clients. Para alam niyo po kung ano po yung gusto niyong i-share dun sa magiging kliyente niyo or sa mga kliyente niyo. Alam mo guys, lahat naman to, hindi naman to talaga overnight na matutunan mo or ma-memorize mo. But what is important here is that you are able to have the details with you. Meron po kayong details. Okay? Now, bago ako mag-move further, if you are watching with us right now live in YouTube, you may please share this training session to your group chats, no? To your group chats, 'di ba? May mga group chats tayo. Paki-share in your group chats para they will be able to listen to this training. Kumbaga para po ma-notify po sila sa training na to at they will be able to view with us, okay? So I believe you have just recently joined with Amira Lan, no? Kasi may naka-schedule po sila ng PKS today. And I think it was a good project in Bohol, okay? So doon sa mga amenities, you write it down. And also, just a suggestion, identify some unique feature on such a development. Pag na-identify kasi natin yung tinatawag natin na unique selling point sa project na yan, ibig sabihin, that will set it apart from the rest of the project that you are selling. Di ba marami po tayong binibenta na condominium. Now ngayon, ang gusto natin na mabenta itong pinupush ko. Now ano ba yung unique selling point ng condominium na to na binibenta ko? Kasi kung hindi ko ma-identify kung ano yung uniqueness niya, it would just like be the rest of the condos that I am actually selling. So, walang kaibahan. So, ibig sabihin, wala po kayong tinatawag natin na buy-in. Ba't naman ako bibili dyan kung pareho lang yan sa ibang condo na meron tayo sa merkado? Di ba? There has to be a uniqueness wherein it will create curiosity kung ako yung buyer, na mag-create sa akin ng curiosity kung bakit ako bibili sa condominium na yan. Bakit hindi na lang sa ibang condominium ang bibilin ko? Total, wala namang kaibahan. Pareho lang naman. Di ba? So, titingnan nyo po yung unique selling features ng condominium na to. Okay? Now, in knowing the uniqueness, no? In knowing the uniqueness, bigyan mo siya ng highlight. Kung ano po yung magiging contribution ng uniqueness na to. Let's say, for example, Yung condo project na meron ka ay una naka-card key tapos floor specific. Okay. Ano ba yung advantage niyan? Ano ba yung magiging storya niyan? Ito yan. Number one, dahil ito ay card key, ibig sabihin makakaakyat ka lang sa floor mo gamit ang key na to. So, doon yung elevator, magfa-function yun pag ito yung gamit mo. Di ba? Next is, if itong card key na to ay floor specific, ibig sabihin, malimit ang mga tao na pupunta sa area na hindi nila floor. Di ba? Why would I go there in the first place? Di ba? Bakit naman siya pupunta doon na hindi naman niya ka-floor yon, di ba? Logically. So, bakit ako pupunta doon? So, for security reasons, again yan. Okay? For security reasons yan. So, ibig sabihin, ma'am, kung ito, dito tayo, safety tayo dito, ma'am, kasi hindi ka basta-basta makakapasok talaga. So, ibig sabihin, hanggang sariling floor ka lang, at itong card mo, hanggang ang access nito ay hanggang yun, sa pintuan mo lang. So, ibig sabihin, there is safety actually. Now, merong safety sa ano na to, sa development na to. It's not enough that you're going to tell them na, ma'am, ito po, card key po to. Ma'am, ito po yung pintuan. It's not enough. Okay? I want you to understand, it is not enough. Hindi po siya, in short, hindi po siya, hindi naman hindi kailangan, pero hindi po siya sufficient. Okay? Hindi po siya sufficient na hanggang yun lang po. Okay? A lot of people actually were thinking na, ay, basta okay na yun, okay na ako diyan. Anyway, basta anyway, nakikita naman yan. Hindi po ganoon, no? We've got to really understand that what we are really looking at here is that they will be able to see the difference kung anong meron dito ang condo na to compared to the rest of the condominiums. Okay? Because that is very important. Okay, next. Price range. You've got to determine what are the price range of specific units in a certain condo development na hawak mo or nang alam mo. Kung itong studio unit na to, magkano ba yung price range dito? Okay, yan. Itong unit natin, nasa price range natin, 1.6 to 2 million. Ayan. Bakit kailangan mong malaman yan? Because ang buyer kasi natin are working out on a certain budget. Now, dahil they are working on a certain budget, we have to be able to deliver to them the range so that sila mismo makapag-budget din po sila. Okay? So that we will not just end up selling certain properties na at the end naman, hindi rin sila makakabayad. Okay? Importante po yung price range. Okay? Etong 2BR ninyo, magkano ba yung mga price ranges nito? Kasi more or less, you can come up with an estimates. Pag alam nyo po yung price range, you will be able to come up with with a price, the client will be able to come up with a decision kung kaya ba niya or hindi. Okay? So in short, we will be able to give the right or offer the right project to the right person. Okay? We will be able to offer the right project to the right person. Okay? Then next is, pag-usapan po natin yung deliverable. Ano ba to? Finish or pre-furnish? Or bare ba? Kaya, kasi may mga condo units na bare eh. Gaya ng Crowd Regency, wala pa pong tiles yan. Minsan, there was a time na wala rin pong toilet bowl. So, ibig sabihin, we've got to know what is the deliverable of this developer. Ito ba ay furnished na? Ibig sabihin, may gamit na ang kulang na lang is dalhin mo lang yung sarili mo para na paglipat nyo, ang bibit-bitin nyo na lang ay sarili nyo. Di ba? So, tingnan nyo po, no? You ask those questions by the time na magkakaroon po tayo ng mga PKS sa mga certain projects. So, by the time na mag-PKS po tayo, you ask, no? You ask those questions to the developer. Hindi po siyang, basta na lang, okay na lang yun. But anyway, meron namang information. Hindi ho. Dapat po, bilang isang liaison officer ng DPPI, dapat ho, magtanong tayo sa mga bagay-bagay na dapat po nating itanong. Okay? Dapat ho, magtanong po tayo sa mga bagay-bagay na dapat po nating itanong. Para sure po siya. Okay? So ano ba yung kasali sa pag-turnover? Meron na bang cabinet? Meron na ba tong granite, ang kitchen top? May room partition na ba yan? We have to know all of those things. Okay? Then, reservation, of course. Na? Kasi we closed our sale as soon as the buyer make a reservation. Pag wala pong reservation, kahit gaano kaganda yung presentation natin, walang silbi yun. Kasi it always boils to our closing. Kasi kung wala pong ma-close, walang benta, wala rin tayong incentives, wala rin po tayong komisyon. Diba? So, always have the intention na i-close ko to. By the time na magbenta ako, always have the intention that I have to really make the sale. No? Dapat nandun yung intention na yon. Diba? So, alamin kung magkano yung reservation fee. Okay? At next, ay payment terms. No? Dapat you should be able to know what are the payment terms available to make this project easily and readily be available para doon sa mga kliyente po natin. Okay? Importante yun, guys. No? Now, later on, may topic tayong pag-uusapan natin kung paano gamitin yung financial calculator. But I would suggest you download financial calculator. It will help you come up with a computation kung magkano yung magiging monthly ng example certain unit. Okay? Okay. Tuloy tayo. All of these things that you need to remember, kung hindi mo siya kayang i-memorize lahat, sulat mo. Isulat mo. Better yet, may mga cellphones naman tayo, picturean nyo by the time magse-seminar. Okay? Very important po yan. Now, I want you to take notice of this one. Ang iba nito, actually, nakasulat po to sa tinatawag natin na price list. Okay? Nakasulat po yun sa mga price list. In which later on, I am going to, hindi naman later on talaga, I mean, in one of our sessions, itatakol po natin yan. Yung tinatawag natin na how to read the price list. Na dapat matutunan natin kung paano natin basahin yung price list. Okay? So guys, take notice of this one because this is very important. Importante po yan. No? Next. Now, you need to have a copy of the inventory. Ngayon, hindi na po siya hard copy. So, you ask for a copy of the inventory. Save nyo po sa cellphone nyo. Pwede naman ninyong i-save yan. Kadalasan, ano na yan naka-JPEG format na yan. So, pwede nyong i-save. So, inventaryo. Bakit ba kailangan kong alamin, Joff, yung inventaryo? Alam mo kaibigan, useless kasi pag magbebenta ka at hindi mo alam kung may bakante na or may bakante pa ba. Kasi benta ka ng benta only to find out na wala na palang stocks, wala na palang inventory. Hindi mo nagmumukha kang gago niyan. Magagalit at magagalit yung kliyente mo. Bakit mo pa siya pinag-tripping? Ba't mo siya dinala dyan? Wala na naman palang available. No? Para hindi rin po masayang yung oras nyo so that at least bago kayo pumunta sa site, alam na ni kliyente kung ano at kung ano at saang floor ang gusto niyang kukunin. Kumbaga may idea na po siya. Okay? So importante po 'yan. Saan ba ako makakuha ng inventory? So siyempre sa opisina ng developer. Now, kung gusto niyo magpatulong, approach your appliance, no? Ito namang mga apply natin talaga, makakatulong yan because they are more knowledgeable than us. Itong mga consultants natin. Consultants, managers, supervisors, these are the people that have gone ahead of us in the business. So, ibig sabihin, alam nila kung paano kumuha ng mga inventories. Then, on the other hand, meron naman tayong mga BDMs, mga Business Development Manager, na ito sila ay patuloy, no? Patuloy na sasabihin na lang natin patuloy na nag-a-update sa atin, nagbibigay ng mga information with regards to certain projects na hinahandle nila. Okay? So, importante po yan, guys. Inventory is a powerful closing tool. Kasi pwede mong imungkahi sa kanya, pwede mong ibigay sa kanya yung sense of urgency na, sir, ma'am, ito na lang po ang natira. Kung hindi po tayo makapag-decide ngayon, marami pong sellers sa labas, baka ho, maubusan tayo. Okay, tama po ba? So, napakaganda po siyang tools. Okay? Napakagandang tool ang inventory ho. If you have the inventory, then you can actually create the sense of urgency. Okay? Now, doon po ngayon sa mga nakikinig po sa atin sa YouTube, no? Pakisuyo ho, pwede pong paki-share itong live fed po natin sa mga group chats po ninyo para ito po ay mapakinggan po ng mga kasamahan po natin na nasa DPPI kasi po importante po to, no? Training is very important and we wanted to really spend more time training because the more we are trained, the sharper our mind becomes. Okay? Pasensya na po kayo na 4:00 kasi I intentionally put it at this time kasi sa umaga kasi medyo nag-aagawan tayo sa mga anak natin sa online schooling nila online teaching. So at least pag mga 4:30 medyo wala na yan sila. Okay? Okay? Anyway, we're gonna do it only an hour. So after that, next session naman. Okay? Next is dapat magkaroon po kayo ng kopya doon sa site development plan para alam ng buyer yung possession ng mga buildings na itatayo. Lalo na pag ang development ay isang township development. Pag sinabi nating township, hindi lang po isang building ang itatayo. Marami. No, marami gaya ng nakita nyo sa example sa harap, no? May mga maraming buildings na i-build. According to those buildings na i-build, may mga kanya-kanyang mga position yung mga building. Saan ba to facing? Mountain view ba? Sea view ba? Amenity view ba? So very important din po yan na alam mo kung ano yung development sa buong property. No? Importante po siya na alam mo kung ano yung development sa buong properties. Okay? So, ang tawag po doon, site development plan. Okay? Ang tawag po doon ay site development plan. Okay? Now, bakit mo kailangang alamin ang site development plan? May mga buyer tayo na very conscious sa posisyon ng unit nila. Lalo na pag medyo fanatic dun sa tinatawag natin na feng shui. So kung siya ay gumagamit ng feng shui, ibig sabihin, very in particular yan, dun sa locations. Facing, saan ba yan humarap? Facing east ba yan? Facing west ba yan? Facing north ba yan? Facing south ba yan? Very important po yan. Ano bang posisyon dyan sa pintuan? Harap-harapan ba? Ang bawat pinto ay medyo nagkaharap ba? So may mga taong really particular sa mga ganon. So it is important that you know the entire site development plan so that at least you can better explain na, ma'am, if dito po kayo, you will have a good view of here and there, and at the same time, you have a shorter access papunta po sa swimming pool. Mga things ganon, no? Very important po yan. Those are little things, but sometimes kinakaligtaan natin ba? Kinakaligtaan nating ma-explain because we think and we simply go to the verdict talaga na, ito, reserve na to. Wala pong masama doon. Wala pong masama sa intentions na yon. Na gusto mong i-verdict agad na reservation. Wala masama nun. But again, at the end of the day, I want you to know that it is very important that our buyers or our clients are totally sold out to the project that we are selling. Kasi kung hindi sila sold out doon sa project na binibenta natin, hanggang reservation lang yan, hindi yan magpapatuloy na magbabayad talaga na tapusin yung down payment. Paano kung mangyayari nun? Ano yung matatanggap natin? Incentive lang. Gusto rin nating makatanggap na yung kinitaan natin sa paghahanap ng kliyente na to. Okay? So guys, ito lang po yun. No? Nothing in here na ginagawa natin na wala po tong silbi. Lahat po to may silbi po to. You just have to start embracing it. Start embracing. Now, looking at the site development, also take notice kung ano po yung nasa paligid ng buong development. Okay. Ano bang meron dyan sa paligid? Yan, may dagat ba yan? Just in case you are selling a condominium na nasa resort. So ano ba yan? May dagat ba yan? Ano ba yan? Malapit ba yan sa commercial complex? Ano ba yan? May sarili ba yung commercial complex din? Di ba? Ano ba yung community dyan? Ay nako, ayaw ko dyan kasi maraming squatter. Di ba? Very important po yan. Very important. Guys, pag nag-site tour pa kayo, i-observe nyo ang daan papunta doon sa site. Okay. Pagdating mo sa site, gate na gate pa lang, be observant kung ano ang meron sa labas. Tingnan mo anong meron sa labas. Observe mo. Alam mo bakit? Because sometimes our neighborhood will reflect if dito ako titira, okay ba to? What if may nagtayong condominium sa gitna ng Pasig area? Ano kayang inclination? Ano ba yung selling point mo? Pag dito kayo pumili sa isang kondong malapit sa Pasig, malapit po kayo sa preskong isda. Parang ganon? Titingnan yun. Titingnan nila kung ano yung nasa environment. Titingnan nila na kung ako ay titira dito, safe ba sa akin pag umuwi ako ng gabi? Hindi ba ako mahirapang sumakay pag ako ay umuwi dito? Things like that. Okay. Yung site development po, mapa po yun sa loob ng development. Pero importante din po yun, you will going to take notice kung ano po ang nasa paligid. Diba? Importante po yan. Kasi kung hindi po natin makuha yan, hindi po tayo better makapag-explain kasi. No? I always say this, nothing beats an explanation na totoo na nandun ka talaga. No? Nothing beats an explanation na alam mo na ikaw mismo ay nandun. Are we learning so far ba? Are we learning so far? Okay. No? Magtaka ko, Joff, ba't mo nilagay dito sa YouTube yan? Nilagay ko sa YouTube para it would be easy for you to share the videos kasi nandun yung mga access para ma-file natin yung mga trainings natin na ginagawa. Okay? Para ma-file po. Kasi parami tayo and we cannot talk to them individually. And we can only deliver our message in a platform like this kasi pang maramihan na rin, pang kalahatan. At any given time, pwede mong balikan ang video na to para ito po ay magbigay sa iyo ng refresher. No? Magbigay po sa iyo ng refresher. Okay? Next. Vicinity map. Ito yung sinasabi ko na on your way towards the project site, dapat alam mo kung ano yung palibot. At alam mo rin kung paano makakarating doon. Minsan kasi we're too dependent on the developer's vehicle. But as I always recommend to our leaders, I still want to prefer that if you go on a site tour, meet up na lang tayo on the site na kung saan tayo magsa-site tour. Alam mo bakit? Para we will know how to get there. So that when we know how to get there, you are in a better position to describe to your buyers kung paano makapunta doon. Alam mo saan yung sakayan, kung ito ba ay passable by a bus, or ito talaga, sikad lang talaga to eh. So in short, you will be in a better position to further explain to your client kung paano makakarating doon sa project site. And in such a way, it will reflect sa mind niya ang convenience. Diba? So importante po yon. Importante po yon. Bukas ho, meron po tayong site tour sa Worldwide Central na showroom. Nilagay ko na po yon, yung mapa kung paano pumunta doon. Yung landmarks, meron na po doon. Now, if you know how to get there tomorrow, then definitely, pag meron kang kliyente, you will know how are you going to get there. Tama po ba? Yes. Tamang-tama. Okay? Tamang-tama. Okay? 15 minutes more to go. Ito yung first flagship natin na broadcast, no? I'm so excited and I really intend to regularize it, but I'm still trying to look at what could be the probable time to really do this one. But let's try with this one muna until we will be able to build up our audience dito. We're trying to come up with the new programs, no? Okay? So, vicinity map. Okay? Vicinity map. Yan. Basic selling skills. Okay. Ito po, may another session tayo, yung generic na basic selling skills natin na ginagawa natin during Jumpstarts. Pero yung generic yun. Ang gagawin natin dito na basic selling skills, gusto natin ito po ay project specific. No? Meaning nakadesenyo talaga sa condominium. Okay? Now, we only have around 15-10 minutes left at hindi po talaga ako matatapos nito. I would intend to close with the last topic I have, no? Or would like to intend to close it here, and the next session na meron po tayong live naman is we're going to talk on the basic selling skills. But to close today's session, I would just like to engage to all of you. I'm gonna put down my screen. Okay, here it is. Guys, no, I want you to understand that in the business we are in, it is important that we keep on learning and we keep on knowing what are the things that needs to be learned. Hindi po siya po pwedeng hanggang doon lang po tayo. If you are fan of selling Utah data, don't stay there. If you are fan of selling house and lot, don't stay there. And if you wanted to grow more, learn all aspect of the business. No, learn all aspect of the business. At the end of the day, what you will do to yourself in improving yourself in this business, it would greatly have an impact in the months and years later. Okay. Now, we have PKS from Monday to Friday of varied projects from Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao, perhaps. Sometimes it doesn't concern you to attend a project from Bohol or to attend a project from Mindanao, especially if you are new. But the point that I am encouraging you to attend, not because I want you to really sell Bohol only, but I want you to understand how the entire real estate business is working. Kasi importante po yun, that you will be able to know how the real estate industry has been working. So when you have all the ideas na kakailanganin mo in any project, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, then to whatever information na gustong hingin ni kliyente sa'yo, you will be able to present it with much knowledge. Di ba? Kasi importante po yun eh. Hindi naman po talaga ipag-pretend natin yung sarili natin that we will be expert on this. Hindi po. But at least, we will be talking to them with sense na alam natin what we're talking about. So, importante po yun. Hindi ba na pag nag-meet kayo ni kliyente, pag nag-usap kayo, ang impression ni kliyente, ano ba tong klaseng ahente na to? Parang far off sumagot eh. Di ba? So, what we want to put the impression into the heart of every client is that they will be able to view us as expert on this. Kasi kung nakikita nila na tayo ay expert dito sa field na to, then definitely, they will trust us. No? Definitely, they are going to trust us in transacting their business. Okay? So, this is a process that you and I will going to endeavor. Eventually, magiging expert din tayo dito. The more we learn, the more we talk about it, the more we practice it, the better we become in the process. Okay? The better we become in the process. Our intention here is not actually to brag that we know it all, but actually to be able to give a good service to our client because we are familiar with what we are talking about. Alam natin, di ba? Alam natin kung ano po yung pinag-uusapan natin dito na project. Alam po natin kung ano po yung project na to. In short, hindi naman talaga kailangan magiging expert. Kailangan lang dito, alam mo kung ano yung pinagsasabi mo. Di ba? So guys, ito po yung first flagship natin na broadcast. At sana ho, subaybayan niyo po ako sa darating pang mga araw sa usapin na patungkol sa condominium at paano naman ito ibebenta. Napaka-excited ko dito because it will give us a different perspective dun sa negosyo natin dito. Maraming salamat ho. Patuloy ho kayo na aralin ang negosyo na to. Balang araw ho, balang araw, you will reap what you sow. Thank you and God bless you all. Bye!